Hello, hope you is good. Welcome back to European Universalis 4 as Novgorod and Astrakhan and Kazakh and Crimea and I mean, we're pretty damn big now. In fact, you could say well, I'm personally 100 gov cap over before you account for my subjects. So yeah, we're kind of big. Technically, I could do with slowing down. We'll see. This might be a catch-up episode. This might not be. For now, I'm just waiting for Streltsy to finish building. I could potentially go for removing some forts would be nice, for one. For instance, this fort right here, why do I need it? I don't. Kazan I want to keep. I have a fort in Moskva, so I don't need a fort in Ryazan. For now. I have a fort in which one do I want to keep? Either Luki or Skov. Let's keep Skov. Let's get rid of Luki. I'm forever going to keep the one in Novigovorod. There's none over here, which is cool. So yeah. I will keep the one on the Gold Fort. Emphasis on gold. As to why I'm keeping it there. So I think next on my list would be to finish off Muscovy. Yeah, so I think if I do any more expansion of recent, it will be Muscovy. My peace runs out in 3 years with them. That's fine. I can vassalize Circassia. So let's get Circassia as a subject, shall we? I should start think about integrating, say, Nichny soon. As much as I want to halt the train down, at the same time, this train has no brakes. Choo choo. There's a lot of land for me to want this time. So as there's a lot of land, I want to act on it quickly. I have a small opportunity to have the greatest trade node in the game before global trade. It's small, but it's a chance. And as such, I will just continue to do as I am. Everywhere's converting quite nicely in terms of speed. Something to do with the fact that I just enacted a whole bunch of missionary strength decisions from getting to admin 8. And I'm going to hurtle my way to tech 10. You can see at the moment, 6 years until tech 10 is actually 3. Don't forget about the colonialism thing. That's more a note to me, though, than to you. So yeah, this is when you should be taking tech 10. And look at all of the provinces I'll be able to do the second I become Russia. All of these here border me. For now, and that's pretty nice. And I think Siberian Frontier is the 3rd? Or is it the 2nd for Russia? So I think I've got it unlocked, despite having minimal ideas. So plutocratic, religious, trade. Trade will be 3rd. Don't worry, I will be doing the main objective. I'm not avoiding it. It's just things take time. So Circassia hates Avaria. We can scornfully insult. I mean, the prestige thing, I could have taken one more idea and had prestige for development from everything I'm converting here, but nah, I'm still going to hurt towards Tech 10. Take 10, finish religious ideas, continue to blob like mad, I think. So we gained extra relations with Circassia, that's what I was trying to get to. I can't influence because I have loans. No problems. I can still send them a gift, which I kind of want to do. And yeah, I've still got plenty of relations I can improve with them. So there's no real problems here. Of my 4 loans, they're all 4%ers. Should I sell titles? Yeah. Let's sell titles. Repay some of these loans. Low crown land my ass. I'm only 3 away from no debuffs. Even then, the debuffs I'm currently receiving are not an issue. Then lastly, can't afford 12 months of their income. I did have enough money to repay off all my loans. It was just being silly on me. No worries. I think it was because it was turn of a month. Influence Circassia. I said before I didn't want corruption loans, but sometimes needs must, eh? Let's take the Patriarch Authority and the Unrest. Vassalize Circassia. Hopefully this isn't the one extra vassal that just teeters all the others over. We'll see. I mean, they're quite small, so hopefully not. Yeah, no problems at all. So next on the list would be integrating probably Astrakhan, actually. Literally needs to have... Or am I taking the rest of Muscovy? We'll see. Next up. I kind of like the idea of Supremacy of the Diet. Corn diet no longer increases influence. Increases Republican position by 2 scaling with the next election term. I don't mind the negative max absolutism. If I need to swing it all later, I can. Plenty of time before 1600. And I'm not even a monarchy anyway. I'm probably not what I plan to be. If we're being honest with ourselves. So yeah, that's looking fine. Sotaus is also now the correct religion. Good for you. Wrong culture, but whatever. And let's grab... Hold on. I didn't get my reward. Oh. And yes, that one extra subject was the one that turned the tables. Now could be a good time to integrate... Let's say it's a good time to integrate Kazakh, maybe. Because Nizhny Novgorod, I'll probably give them the rest of Muscovy? Oh, they're pretty expensive as it is. You know what? Let's cancel Kazakh. I know I just wasted a month's worth of thingy. So I accidentally just wasted a month of bird mana for integrating Kazakh. But really, Nizhny should be next. I think. Because they bring a lot to the table in terms of economy base, which is helping skew all the others. Let's also try increasing my trust with my vassals. Because that should give me a helping hand. Oh, it was a level 3 that was half price. So it was only a ducat more. Maybe I'll swap. That's a boob on my end. Let's swap that around. This is who I needed. Silly me. Extra point a month, thank you very much. For almost no additional cost. So, Nizhny will gain extra trust for the lowered loyalty. Lowered liberty desire. Crimea don't like me like at all. Well, they can Crimea River. You're welcome for the repeat joke. So, I don't need to revoke this advancement effort. It's going to spread. This religious unity, however, can go away. It's not needed. Austria wants to know about Maastricht. Yeah, fine. I mean, you have no need to go there right now, but sure. Novgorod advancement effort needs to stay. And for religion's institution spread, Tver's nearly finished, which will then knock on to this state, so it's totally good. So yeah, I'll wait till it's cheaper to embrace. This will also be courtesy of Icon of Saint John Climacus. Climacus. Do you climb or do you climb? Depends on what kind of appendages you have, I suppose. So September 29th in Nizhny. Yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of dip integrating. It's going to be a while before I finish up Diplo ideas. But Diplo ideas are next. Like, it's just happening. Where there is faith, there is trust. Thank you very much. Love it. So when next year? April. I'll just continue drilling until end of this year then. Wrong button, I wanted to speed up, not pause. And let's... Well, this is just inevitable, isn't it? Good thing I just enacted the next gov reform. To gain a stability, you must secondarily lose that stability. Bit awkward. Sorry, I forgot where I was at. That event just now sidetracked me. Let's also work on getting some of these courthouses in. And with time, I will eventually put all of this into the relevant trade companies. I just want to convert it. Which soon enough will make a difference when I have the prestige from development. So it will be worth it. Then I need to put the diplomat back in Crimea. Why did I take it out? I do not know. Oh, because I was at 200%. Yeah, Crimea is sticking around because they just hate my guts for aggressive expansion. I am not paying Austria for the colonialism. No thank you, no way, no how. So let's undrill. This army will also need more cannons. I'll keep it at a 2606, but it'll probably become a 30015 or something equivalent soon enough. So yeah, this will be the beginning of the end for Poland. 1528 is when I can fight them. By 1528 I hopefully should just be Russia, quite frankly. Lose inflation? Nah. My inflation's going back up because I lost my Master of the Mint advisor. No worries. So peasant rebels can be dealt with by everyone else. Our peace deal is up with Muscovy. I will indeed be fighting them. Pop. I could have made it reconquest of Alatir, but this is fine too. Quite frankly. One siege. This is also one siege. Let's just go siege Alatir with the regulars. So I will give a little bit of land to Nizhny here. At minimum Alatir, seeing as it's their core. Maybe I will take the rest though, actually. We'll see. I think I take Rostov and Yuriev at minimum. Maybe they take Alatir and Murom. But I take Simberg has now been converted. So I think I'll take these two. Because they're now Orthodox, rather than Sunni, which they would have been in Kazan's hands. Also, I don't even need to bother sieging the capital. Nichni's doing it for me. So yeah, these two go to Nichni, these two go to me, these two go to me. Sounds like a sensible plan. Also, without Austria, I'm nearly as strong as Austria. Nice. So the last time I took somebody in, they immediately died. But this person's young. I hold hope. I can also spend a little bit of mill power. Nah, let's leave it. Let's let it just increase. So where do you think you're going from Nikolaistadt? Rovaniemi. Nope, I'm meeting you in Nikolaistadt. Sure? There we go. Stack wife? Stack wife? Yep, that's right, they got married. Stack wipe. Wonderful. Stack and Vipenicum, in the words of Ludi. Let's also gain some more monthly ducats from production. Production? I don't know. This can sit in Novigovorod. Or Rezev. Rezev would be better. How else is we doing here? So Sistan got quite big. Good for you. Still tempted to fight Transoxiana, who are now a tributary state of Ming. Oh, isn't that just curious? So yeah, Murom goes to Nizhny. Integration process be damned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have almost exactly the correct admin power for this. And yeah, the Separatists are just keeping the same path as what Muscovy would have put them on. So, claims on Oka and Ryazan. Let's take this, because now I can take this. Prestige and Republican tradition. Thank you. Temporary bonus, but, you know, very nice. How's Riga looking? Yeah, they hate me. They hate me because they ain't me. So yeah, now I can just integrate Nizhny at my will. Where the heck? Are you trying to go to, like, Tura or something? Is that the plan? Yeah, they were going to go to Russian Tundra. And which is why they've already done a double back. Let's put a new agenda on. One province in the Nagai area for me or a subject. Novigovorod 12. Nagai is a subject. Or workshop somewhere. Let's just put a workshop somewhere. Like here. Perfect. Stack wipe. Then, let's see. I pretty much will want to take on Nagai. Nagai might be next. We'll see. And now let's situate this army in at Moscow. And this can sit in Novigovorod. Wonderful. So, 1520. I am technically at 1,000. What's that? So that's 400. That's extra 490 dev right now, pretty much. So I'm at 1,000, just shy of 1,800 dev. 1,180 dev. Sorry, not 1,800. That'd be a bit ridiculous to be that big already. But that's looking pretty good. Crimea, however, speaking of good, are not looking so. That's looking kind of not good. Let's help them because I can, not because I have to. And also what would be nice is to start putting trade buildings in the entire White Sea node. I can just build up to that. So Poland, we're at 1528 for them. No worries. Tver has also got colonialism. So it's 1523. Yeah, I'll get it soon enough. It's just going to spread like wildfire. Here's hoping. And yet another advisor falls. My current patriarch authority is looking better. Orthodox provinces have more unrest and higher manpower modifier. Yeah, that's why I want to convert, so that my provinces have extra manpower. Even if they're in a trade company, they should still receive the patriarch authority modifier. So it's going to be useful. Plot spread. How are we looking? I could spend 900 ducats right now. Again, I don't want to. I'm just gonna ride the storm. Like that really good song. So is this a war against Scotland, or is this a... Yeah, this is Danish conquest of Gotland. That's not like a somebody else and Gotland's involved. That's a literal goodbye them. Which is quite nice, because then if it's all owned by Denmark, I can just fight Denmark. Who have very few amount of allies. They have one. Allies is a stretch of the truth. It's ally. That's how bad their situation is. What I'd also quite like to do, and this is a bit preemptive, but let's do it, is a flagship. Next month, I'll have enough money. I do not have 15 sailors employed. I have 1,000, not 1,500. Therefore, I've decided to change my mind and wait a little while before my flagship. And that's my decision, and I am sticking to it. Right, let's rename this fleet. So this is... no, don't run off into the sunset, mouse. Just because I took my hand off you doesn't mean you need to run away. Novi. Alright, so that's Novi Govirod. The other one I'll rename to White, because it'll be the White Sea. Perfect. Crimea's just kind of broken. I think they were probably like that last episode. It's because I haven't reset the game since episode 6, I want to say. I think that was about when I went for lunch. This is all part of the same recording day. Something like that. We'll see. Plot's truce is over. Cool. Good for you. Save the power. Let's also... I don't like the fact I'm gaining corruption. Can we just not? That costs me 8 ducats a month. But there are 25,000 units there. Let's see. What spawned? Oh. Rebels in my subject. Don't care. I'm just going to lose the patriarch authority there. I don't want to spend the money. I need to save money. Crimea is either dealing with this or they're breaking. You choose. More stuff in subjects, don't care. More stuff in subjects, keep pressing the buttons, you do you. Finally, separatists that are for me. I guess. Rather they weren't, but there we go, they are. Do I maybe fight them? They have 4 more cores for Kazakh. Say less. I can't help myself. Let's take back Almaty. We have 69 mandate for Ming. Good for you. You have 2 reforms by 1520. Sure. Oh, I was going to make a video actually about Ming's crisis of the Ming dynasty. I never got round to it. Maybe I should show off my my thoughts on it. But I think there's something that would be quite cool to show off about it. May as well have courthouses everywhere. No harm. Now the question is, do I wait for Tech 10? The Franco-Ottoman alliance. Well, Ottomans have France. I mean, that's not far off what pretty much originally happened in real life anyway, was it? If I'm not mistaken. It was pretty much an example of France hated Austria and allied with anyone who also hated them. Let's take... You know what? Just out of my own violation, I guess now's a good time to be indebted to the burghers, you know? Nice. And you know what? I will embrace colonialism. Okay. We're now ahead. Let's just put on the Pedrero. That will do. I'll repay a loan. And then I'll turn off... I shouldn't have turned off the thing there. But let's turn off the advancement effort edicts. They are not required. Thank you for your services. And work on the White Sea node. It's going to be piss poor trade value, so normally you don't want to do this, but I want to do it. I've already outlined my reasons. I suppose. If not, I understand not very clearly, but I've said it nonetheless. I just want as much as possible in here. Getting trade for everywhere will be very helpful. So how far off Tech 10 am I? None. After this war, we are Russia. I think I need to go quantity next instead of trade. You can see I'm ahead in both admin and mill. Just makes no sense to go for trade right now. We'll go trade 4th. Which I understand is still a little dismaying, but it just makes sense. Speaking of making sense, I've just seen the timer, and ending things here makes sense too. So, catch you in the next one.